a neighborhood trick.
Senin de sinirlerini aldı mı?
Practice on us when she was.
How are you?
I'm well.
I am so happy to see you always. And, you know, we already talked about our Michael Cohen stuff tonight, so we got that out of the way. But, you know, people don't realize there's a cost. There's a cost for everyone. And I think that everybody who was on television this morning had to pay that cost. You particularly. You were on Kelly this morning.
Yeah.
And this happened while you were getting interviewed.
She thought for years and years and years and found herself kind of on autopilot and
Special report. Michael Cohen testifies.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How
I'm
dare
ready
they?
to zip it
How
at
dare
any
they?
moment.
They should let you now go on Congress and say what you were going to say. Yeah.
Oh, God. I just got agita just like thinking of that.
But this is a wonderful show in its second season now. Three moms who commit a crime and then the repercussions of that. Do moms come up to you now and say that that looks like an interesting way to go about things?
Moms, women, yes. People find the show very empowering. It's sisters, best friends, having each other's back no matter what happens. So people are like, I love how they're taking things into their own hands. And I'm like, well, I mean, they're doing really stupid stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, within reason.
Do you think, having done it for a couple years, how do you think you'd be at crime?
I think I would be a little bit smarter than my character.
From
that's good, yeah.
But maybe not in the, you know, in when I had to make a quick
this is
decision, I might make
6
mistakes.
Minute
But I
English
think I would
from
cover my
BBC
tracks
Learning
a little
English.
bit.
All right, that's
Rob.
good. And you have two incredible
Sam,
co-stars,
look
both
into
who have
my
been here,
eyes.
Retta,
You are
May Whitman,
feeling
and they
sleepy.
talk a lot. I hope it's
Relax.
true. They say that you were
What are
very
you
close,
doing,
the three
Rob?
of you.
Trying to hypnotize me.
Well, I would hate if you said now,
Hypnotism
like,
is the
no,
topic
the
of
minute
this
they say
programme.
cut, we go our
I'd
separate
like you to
ways.
try.
No,
So, how do you
we've been
feel,
texting
Sam?
each
Are
other
you
all day
under my
long. They are two of my best
I
friends.
don't think so,
and
Rob.
Amazing
It's not so easy
actresses.
to put me
I
into
couldn't
a
be luckier. Yeah, we
hypnotic
text each other
trance.
till like
That's
2 in the
word
morning.
to
Retta will finally
describe
be
the
like, I
state
have
of
to
mind
go
of
to
someone
bed.
who's been
Stop.
hypnotized
And we're all
and
sending
isn't
selfies of ourselves
completely
laying in
in
bed.
Oh, you mean
Your
like those
your mom
stage
was not a criminal, but
magicians
you
who
had a
trick
very
people
interesting mom.
into clucking like a chicken or
Your mom was a
playing an imaginary
hypnotherapist.
violin.
Yeah, she was
Yes.
not a
Some
criminal.
hypnotists
But
make
I
people
can
do silly
imagine,
things for
as a
entertainment.
kid, like
But
having a mom as a
hypnotism
hypnotherapist,
has
was
real
that a
benefits
cool?
as well.
Could you
Curing
appreciate that was
phobias, for
cooler than
example.
most moms?
Maybe
It
so,
was.
but
It
for
was
other
sort of a
people,
neighborhood
the
trick.
very idea
She
of a hypnotic
would
trance
practice
is
on
nonsense.
us when she was
And even if
learning.
hypnotism is real,
And so we would have the
why would
neighborhood
you let
kids
a
come over and we would be
complete
like,
stranger
you know,
inside
go
your
through the
head?
process of
Don't
putting
worry,
you in
Rob.
hypnosis.
I
and
won't
we
make
would be
you cluck like a
You're going to
chicken.
forget the
Oh, please
number
don't.
5. And they'd
At
be
least
like,
not before
okay,
my
wake
quiz
up. Now count your
question,
fingers.
which is about
1,
a
2, 3,
well-known
4, 6, 7.
20th
No
century
way.
hypnotist.
Like, no way.
One of the first Europeans to
Wait,
hypnotize
1, 2.
people,
And we'd be like,
this man
ha-ha,
became so
did it.
famous that his
I mean,
name
that would
is
be the
forever
coolest thing in the world.
It
associated
was
I mean,
with
cool.
yeah.
I'm sure
hypnotic
we were all
trances.
faking it,
But
but
was he? Was
It
it
seemed cool.
A
You
Sigmund
last time
Freud,
we were here, we
B,
talked about
Franz Mesmer,
Mad Men
or
and
C,
the end of
Harry
that show.
Houdini?
You,
Well,
I
people
still
want
can't
to
believe this
quit
story. Your agent did
smoking
not want
sometimes
you
use a
to
kind
take
of
the part of
therapy
Joel.
involving
Yes,
hypnotism.
or
so
Joel.
Or
maybe
Joel.
it's A, Sigmund
I think
Freud.
both of these are bad for you.
Okay, we'll find out if that's
yeah,
right
I mean, at the time,
at the
AMC
end of the
didn't have any
programme.
programming,
Sure.
and
One
it was a
question that's
period
often
piece,
asked
and
is whether
and
anyone
they
can
just
be
didn't think
hypnotised.
I was going to make
Or
them any
are there
money,
people,
and they
maybe
just
like you,
they
Sam,
were,
who are
they,
less
I decided I
hypnotisable
said I
than
love
others?
it. I
Professor
just
Amir
feel
Raz
really,
is a
really strongly about it. And they
psychiatrist
were
at
like,
the
that's
Brain
so great. No
Institute
one
in
wants to
Orange
work with
County,
you here.
California.
Wow! So you fully
According
got
to
let go by your
him, there
agency.
are
Yeah, I
studies
did.
which explain
That's
what
amazing.
makes one
I mean, but
person
also kind of
more
great, right?
or
Because then you didn't have to
less
give him commission on it.
hypnotizable than another.
That's true.
As he told BBC World Service
But this
programme,
is,
The Lie Factor.
this to me is such
and
a cool
listen out
story.
for the first
You guys
thing
had
he
to. There was
mentions.
a long delay
Initially,
between when you
people
shot the
thought
pilot
that
when
if
you
you're
started the
very
show.
intelligent,
And
you're
so
likely to be
you
less
knew you had a
suggestible.
job, which
If
is
you are
a thing
male,
not a lot of
you're likely to
actors
be
live in
less
that moment where they're
suggestible than
about
if
to
you're
start a
female,
job.
and so on.
And so you then
These
took
have
on
been
another
largely
job that
dismissed.
was not an acting
In
job
fact,
at all.
it's about 2 things.
We had this
First,
about a year where we were being
Your ability to
held,
get
and
engrossed
Matt Weiner, the
in a
creator of the
particular
show, was
activity.
still
We
working
all
on The
know people
Sopranos, and
who are
so
capable of
we
reading
couldn't
a
work
book
on anything
and
else
losing
because we were in
track of
this holding
time.
pattern.
We know the same thing about
And I'd
people
always
who are
wanted to be a
watching a
florist.
film, beginning to
So
cry,
I went
having all these
to a
emotional
local
reactions,
florist
again,
that I really
getting very much
admired,
sucked into the
and
scene
I said,
and being
would
riveted.
you ever take on an
People
intern
often
that I
think
could
you
learn
can
from
be
your
easily
designers? And
hypnotized
they
if you
of
are
looked at me like I was crazy, and they were like,
suggestible
"Well, I
or
mean, we could
easily
use some extra help
influenced
at
by
Mother's
others.
Day."
In fact,
And I was like, "Okay, well, I'll
hypnotism is
just
about
do that."
two
So they
things.
hired me
Did you hear
for
the
a short
first
amount of
thing, Sam?
time, and I
Yes,
did a couple
it's
holidays
getting
in the meantime.
absorbed.
And
Did you ever have
So
friends who
absorbed
came in
that
and
you
saw you as a
lose
florist and
track
were like,
of
oh
time.
no?
yeah,
Become
yeah.
so occupied with
No,
something
quite
that you are
often they would be
unaware
coming
of
in
the
to buy
passing
flowers
time.
for their wives,
And
and
getting
I remember my
absorbed
friend Craig
can
Bierko
also
came
mean
in,
you get
and he went,
sucked into
"Oh,
something. Become involved in a situation when you do not want to be involved.
Oh, and I was like, no,
Hypnotists often
it's okay. I
speak in
think I have a
soothing,
job. I just
gentle
have always
ways
wanted to
to
do
help
this. And now he's like,
process
that
of
was so
getting someone
badass when you did
absorbed
that.
or sucked in.
Like a
But
badass
according
florist.
to Professor
Yeah.
Raz,
But
there's
it's
a
true because I
second
think, like, as an
important
actor,
part
like,
to
you
being
never, you get a
hypnotized.
chance to, like, pretend to be a
Attention.
florist, but to actually
Listen
get to be a
the
florist is
definition
probably a
of
lot cooler.
attention
I thought it was pretty
Professor
good.
Raz
Yeah.
gives to
Oh, that's
BBC
I was
great.
World
taking
Service
orders,
Program,
getting,
The
sending
Y
things
Factor.
out. I was kind of like, I was.
And I
The
would imagine
ability to
high
get
pressure.
focused,
Because
to
I do because
concentrate,
I mean, if like a
and
guy's calling to get
hone
flowers
in
for his wife,
on
you don't want to blow that for him.
particular
I feel like
select
he's
pieces of
already in
information
trouble,
to the
probably.
exclusion
People come in
of
for like
others.
either really sad reasons,
Besides
bad
the
reasons, or
relaxed,
really happy
dreamlike
reasons.
feeling
Right.
of
There's
being
not really an
absorbed,
No one's
what's
on like,
also
it's Tuesday, I'm going
needed
to go
is the
get flowers.
concentration
Yeah, you're
to
sort of like,
hone in
ooh,
on
what to do?
something.
Like, how
In
big
other
should
words,
this be? How
to
much?
give it
Like,
your
how many
full
do we want to
attention.
get here?
What
And then I
hone
would
in
ask about it
on
because I'm
could be
assuming
the way
that,
the hypnotist
you know,
speaks, like
you've done a lot
how
of things,
Rob
but
said,
Mad Men must be a show
"Look
people
into
ask
my
you about all the time.
eyes," at the
And does it
beginning
get
of the
tiring
program.
hearing about it?
Or it could
not?
be some other object,
No,
like
it's
a moving finger,
fantastic. You know,
a
it's
pendulum,
funny.
or a
People are
swinging
very
watch that some
sweet about it, and they'll
hypnotists
come up
use.
and be like,
Well,
"You
I don't
must
feel
hate
hypnotized,
this,"
Rob.
But
I'm
your show, like,
certainly
changed
focused on
my
one
life.
thing,
And,
my
like,
lunch.
your
So
character
come
was
on,
so
tell
inspiring.
me,
I'm like, yeah, I
what's the
hate that.
correct
You know, like, that's terrible.
Okay,
It's
Sam,
so
I
nice
asked
to
you
hear,
which
and
hypnotist
the way people
was
watch
so
TV now,
famous
people are
that his
sometimes
name
just
became
discovering
used
it
as a
now.
verb.
People are
And
still
what did you say?
binge watching
I
it
guess
or
it was A,
rewatching
Sigmund
it. So I
Freud.
still get to have
It
it
was
in
a
my
good
life all
guess.
the time, which is
But
That's
the
really
really
great.
correct
Well, I'm
answer
certainly
was
happy
B,
to have it in
a
mind. I'm so
German
happy to have
doctor
you
called
here. Thanks for being
Franz
back.
Mayer.
Always,
Thanks for having me.
always great to see you.
And the word named after him was mesmerize, to have your attention completely fixed so that you can't think of anything else.
Well, that might be a problem if you want to remember this vocabulary. So let's recap the words we've learned, starting with trance, a state of consciousness in which you are not completely aware or in control.
Someone who is suggestible is easily influenced by other people.
When you lose track of time, you become so absorbed with something that you are unaware of time passing.
And you might get sucked in, become involved in a situation that you don't want to.
Hypnotism also depends on concentration and the ability to hone in on something, to give something your full attention.
Until you're mesmerized. You have your attention completely fixed so that you cannot think of anything else.
That's all for this hypnotic journey. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
6 Minute English
from the BBC.